After building this boat, I realized the thrusters consume a ton of fuel, and I'm planning on building a huge vehicle that will need even more gas. So that's why we need an oil pumping station. So here are the materials we'll need for that. This is just creating some more metal out of scrap, but I'm gonna need pumps. So first of all, it's pumps. Metal block 2, I got that over here. So we'll need one for oil and one for water. Then I think I've got one of these pipes, but I need one more. And then 2 of these ones. Then let's see, I'll also need 2 chests and a beacon because I don't want to lose where I place the oil extraction pump. So for that I'll need a radio as well, and I've got all the materials. Alright, while that's all crafting, I think I should upgrade the vehicle. So first of all, I want to upgrade the engine. That means, let me see, so this one's connected to the back. So I'll just take this one off. I placed it here so it's symmetrical, and I connected it back to the drills. There we go. And now I'll upgrade this one. Let me just get some of these component kits in here. I actually got a ton of them from scavenging out in the wild. But I can now upgrade this engine. So if I upgrade it once, now I can set it even higher. And I should be able to connect it to all 4 wheels. So I don't need 2 separate engines for that anymore. And whenever I upgrade it, I also get fuel efficiency. So this might be good to have. I don't care about extra bearings because I've already got the 4 wheels. But if I got it to 6, then I could just get rid of the other engine entirely and just use a switch for this. I don't know, I'm not gonna do that for now. I'll just upgrade it so I get more fuel efficiency. And I don't know if I'll keep it on the maximum setting because this might be way too much. Yeah, that's way too much. I mean, if I want to do that, I would need a lot more weight on the vehicle, but that's all right. With it set down a bit, it consumes even less power and it looks a lot cooler than the normal engine. Yeah, so this one's much cooler. Okay, I'll just add some more fuel in both of these. And the next thing I want to do is upgrade all the suspension on this vehicle. So I can put it up by 2 more. I need to upgrade each one individually. So there we go, and now this should be much better. This vehicle usually has a ton of materials on top. I'll get those and I'll see how the weight looks when I have those on. But in the meantime, let me start crafting the radio. And then I need 1 more of these and 2 chests. So this is what it looks like with the resource collectors on. By the way, this engine sounds so much better. So I'll just take it for a quick test drive while the items are crafting. The engine is better and the suspension is stiffer. Let me actually turn this up a little bit, maybe by 2. Is that too much? Or are we still good? Okay, this is actually much faster than it was before. And because we've got a better suspension, we can go through multiple obstacles. Yeah, I'm still flipping a little bit. But now that the suspension stays upright more, I think I can get this lower to the ground. Before, I needed to have it a little bit up because the suspension wasn't as stiff as I would have wanted, so it lowered almost all the way down. But it's kind of like a monster truck. If you've seen those videos of the monster trucks keeping balance on 2 wheels and doing flips and stuff, that's how it feels when you turn really sharp with this. This wasn't part of the plan. So I'll think about it. Maybe I'll lower it to the ground a little bit, or maybe I'll just leave it like this. But I'm pretty sure all the items are done crafting. Now that all the materials are crafted, I can just get them in here and I'm ready to go find some oil. I think I've seen some oil ponds while exploring in past videos, so I think they're all in the desert. I might be wrong about that, but that's where I'll search first. So I think there's a desert here to the left of the base. But yeah, the vehicle is faster and it handles much better. And on top of all of that, it actually consumes less fuel than before because it's got better fuel efficiency now. I found a desert here and there's a pond, but is that oil or is it water? It looks pretty dark. I think it's oil. Yeah, I'm not getting damaged, so this is not chemicals. It's dark outside. This might be water actually. Do I have a bucket? I don't have a bucket. Okay, so now I got a large chest so that I can attach the pump to it. Okay, so I want to get a little bit closer to the middle. So I'll have something like this going on. And now here I can place the chest. Let me actually make this a little bit wider. And now I can have a pipe that goes like that, and then another one that goes straight down. And here's the pump. So I need to set it to go up. And let me see if the chest actually gets filled with anything. I think I need to turn it on. And I forgot to bring a switch, so I'll just steal this one. And oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop, just just don't. You can stop now, it's okay. So I'll place the switch there, and now I can put it like this. And if I turn this on, I should start getting oil. Wow, that's fast. I wasn't expecting this to go that fast. Is that normal? I wasn't expecting this. This is awesome. And I think I can throw it out as well. No, I can't throw it out there for whatever reason, but I can get it in really, really fast. Alright, so I might need more chests then. That's actually great. So I'll go to the base, get some more chests, and I'll also replace the switch that I just stole from the vehicle. I almost forgot to place the beacon here, so I'll have it like this. And I can choose the color and the thing. So this is oil, or is this water? I think that's for oil, so I'll pick that one. And then I can have whatever color I want, so... yeah, maybe red. Okay, and I'm gonna be able to see that. Can I turn it on and off? No, I can't, so it's just always on there. But that's great, the chest is almost full already. So this is actually amazing, I'm gonna get so much gas out of this. But yeah, I'm going back to the base and then I'll be back in just a minute. I'm back and I've got all the materials I need right here. So I'm gonna add 2 more chests, and this one is already full. So I'll add 2 more large chests that are connected to this. And now when I turn this on, it should fill up all 3 of the chests. So the first one is full and it's getting oil into the second one, and once this one is full as well, it's gonna go into the third. And when they're all done, I can just bring them back to the base to create more gas, and I can bring them back empty again. But I also got some headlights for the car, so I can have them like this. So that's one, and then here's the other. I've got a switch on this side that's for the lights. And then another one here, and this one's gonna be for the drills. So there we go, drills are gonna be number 1 on the seat, and the lights are going to be number 2. So now I can turn the lights on and off whenever I want. And if I get some paint for the paint tool, do I have the paint tool? I don't have the paint tool. So if I get the paint tool and some paint, I can actually make them white, so they really provide a ton of light. And then I can also make blinkers in the back, that would be pretty cool. But anyways, I've got this whole thing set up and I think it's amazing. Now before I do the one for the water as well, I would really appreciate it if you clicked the like button. It really helps me out a lot and it helps me get more videos out to you guys. So thank you for doing that. Now I'm heading back to the base because there's a lake right there and I would like the water pump to be fairly close. This vehicle is way more capable, even off-road now. You can see how easy I can get over all these hills and bumps, and I'm also really good at falling on my side and even upside down. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about it being that top heavy. But now I want to get to the water here, and I just realized I left the base open, so I need to close this door really quick. And there we go. That door is awesome, by the way. I really like how it works. So here's the water. I can get all of the tools out. So here we go. Maybe I need to build a small platform here as well, so let me just do that. I think here's a good spot, so I can start going this way. And that's all the stone I've got right now. The water's actually sort of maybe trying to come in over this, so it's looking really glitchy. But here's a chest, and I don't need as many chests for the water. One should be enough. Then I've got one of these pipes, and then this one as well, with the pump at the end, and this is set to go up into the chest. I've got a switch right here, and all I need to do is connect these and turn the switch on. So now we're getting a ton of water in here. I'll actually take some right now to bring back into the base, and I will be able to use all of this water to water the crops as soon as I get a water cannon and a vehicle that can do that as well. But I'm gonna get to that part in another video. Right now I want to check on the oil and get all of those chests into the base and start crafting some gas. Here I am. This beacon is really cool. And I like the fact that you've got all of these things to choose from so that you can do basically whatever you want with it. That's amazing. The first 2 are completely full and the third one is more than halfway there. I'm just gonna wait for this to get filled and then I'm gonna take all of them back to the base. And I hope I can place all of them on the vehicle without throwing the weight balance off. And it's full. Now here's the thing to consider. If I delete this, will this pump just drop down? Yeah, it will. Okay, so when I get an empty chest, I'll just have to put this in there with the weld tool. Let me just set this on the vehicle. Okay, there we go. So I can just use the weld tool and link this here for now. I think I might need even more chests in here. That might make things a lot easier. But I'll place these on the side like that, and that should be pretty good. Actually, an even better strategy, so I don't have to come here that often. I could have another set of 3 chests and they're all empty. So I can come with the empty chests and I can take the full one and leave the empty ones at the same time. And the next time I come back, I basically repeat the exact same thing. So I'll have to gather some more materials and craft some more chests. I actually don't have any glue right now, that's why I didn't get more chests for this. But for the glue, I'll have to go in the water and get all of those clamshells. I don't think there's any way to automate that, so I'll have to do it manually. But it's alright because I no longer have to get oil manually, and that's a blessing because this way it's so much easier. And I just realized the vehicle doesn't tip over anymore now because we got all the extra weight from the chests. So maybe I should just add some metal instead of the wood on top, and that would be good enough to keep it on the road. So I can basically just place them here, and as long as they are connected to the other chests, this should register everything that's in them. So yeah, it sees all of that, and we've got 600 crude oil in each chest, which means we've got 1800 oil here, and that was pretty quick. Imagine if I get 10 chests in there, that would be 6000 oil, and it would be really fast. Yeah, so this is all just filled with oil. And we're gonna get all the gas in here. Actually, we're not gonna have enough room for all of that, so let me just throw this to the side, and I'm gonna need another chest here because this will get filled up pretty quick. Now that I've got all this fuel, I can throw it into the boat, and in the chest here I'll actually get a whole chest filled with fuel for the boat. And this way we can go without worrying about running out of fuel, because these thrusters actually consume a ton of fuel. I think I only upgraded them once, but they're still pretty good this way. But it's just really cool driving this boat, and it was a shame before that I didn't have all of the gas for it. But now with the oil pump, that's all changed and everything's much easier. Actually, it's very good that we automated oil extraction, because the vehicle I'll build in the next video will need a lot of gas as well. If you want to see that, then you can check it out in the survival playlist, where you will also see other cool scrap mechanic videos. So click on that, and I'll see you next time.